The topic is freedom machines, and of course we're talking to Mr. Floyd Stewart. Mr. Stewart, before we end this session for today, I think people might be curious as to how you arrived at the studio today. And I understand that you came by way of a metropolitan system called Access Rides. Let's have you to give us sort of a statement in reference to how that operates and the impact that is having in terms of bringing people who have disabilities into giving them some kind of access.
Well, Access Ride is actually operated by Metro government. It's a division of Metro Transit Authority, and what it is a fleet of lift-equipped vans that you can call 24 hours ahead of time, and they can come and give you door-to-door service. Of course, you see I'm in this huge wheelchair, 300 pounds, but they have these lift-equipped vans that can pick me up and take me from point A to point B. And one other thing is that Mayor Purcell has actually put funding into the Transit Authority to make all of the fixed route buses lift equipped. They bought, I think, 51 new fixed route buses, and by 2005, the whole fleet of fixed route buses will be accessible to. Mayor Purcell has put approximately $20 million into building sidewalks to give one access to the public bus line, and so it's worked out really well.
And so you think that the metropolitan government in Nashville is quite forward in terms of some of the things that they're trying to do?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, Mayor Purcell has basically put his money where his mouth is about making Metro Davidson County accessible, one of the most accessible cities in the country.
But now beyond that, there are some real problems that I think you have already mentioned, dealing with accessibility and funding and whatever. And so we want to make sure that we give you an opportunity to talk about some of those, because after all, you know, you have more information in reference to that than any of us, and so let's have you to do that.
Well, over my 12 years, I've worked with probably 1,200 consumers with all different types of disabilities, and their major comments are about the lack of personal care in the state of Tennessee. There is basically little or no personal care in the state of Tennessee. I think Tennessee should take a cue from so many of the other states around the country where they are offering personal assistance program to allow individuals with disabilities to stay in the home as opposed to nursing homes. Under the Americans with Disabilities Act, an individual should be able to live in the least restrictive environment, which that gives a person an option to live in a nursing home or live at home. It's called money follows the person, where your Medicaid money can be used at your discretion to live in the community if you choose, or live in an institution if you choose. Tennessee does not have that policy in place.
Well, now, is that a part of the Medicaid Act, to that personal care item?
Yes, there are waivers through Medicaid that the states can use to be able to enable an individual to live at home and use their Medicaid funds to pay for a personal assistant at home. There are several states across the country that do that, have great programs, and they work well for individuals.
Do you think that these programs would be cost effective to the state?
Oh, sure. They would be very much cost effective because, I mean, you know, like I said, it costs approximately $45,000 a year to live in a nursing home. Even if it costs you $40,000 to live at home, that's a $5,000 savings. But the average is just above half of that. You know, right at $28,000 to $30,000 a year is about what it costs to for an individual with a disability as severe as mine. And I need a lot of personal care, but yet and still, it doesn't cost anywhere near $45,000.
Now, this personal care, now who